question. A better question, Jeff Burns. I was first asked this question in kindergarten. Such an innocent, well-intentioned, insidious question. This was part of a contest for our entire school district where we were to draw and paint our answer to this question. Anybody know what the question was? What do you want to be when you grow up? Mind you, at this age, ripe age of 5, the grand sum of my wisdom was sharing is caring, and he goes in the potty night pants. I gave the kindergarten teacher 2 options. I said, well, I want to be either a doctor or a garbage man. She said, Jeff, go with the doctor. And that stuck at the tender age of 5. My 4th grade teacher sent a note home saying, your son is destined to be a doctor. His handwriting is abysmal. My middle school and high school English teachers wrote home saying, I sure hope your son's going to be something like a doctor because he sure is not going to make it as an English teacher. And I did it. Math, science in my head, and marching towards that doctor. I got my Eagle Scout and moved on to an explorer post with Boy Scouts at a hospital. I went to the Wake Forest Baptist Cadaver Lab. So like Sixth Sense, I saw dead people. I got into a pre-med program. I was on my way until my sophomore year, when my self-knowledge and my experience and my trust and belief in myself had me looking in the mirror and saying, Jeff, there are a million jobs that you should try before you are a doctor. So like many lost, confused undergrads, I found my way to the School of Business, where I added programming, economics, and 2 bachelor's and a master's later, I was thrust unceremoniously onto the treadmill of life. And I have been running ever since. It wasn't really until my daughter was late in her high school years, and I knew she was going to be leaving the nest. We only have one child. That I started to ask those questions. What is this all about? Have I wasted my entire adult life doing something that I don't really love? What is the meaning of life? So like many who have a middle-age crisis, I didn't get a new car. I didn't get a new wife. I thought, you know what I'm going to do for my midlife crisis? I'm going back to school. I wanted to teach. And I thought the bonus was, if I taught in college, and if I had to go back to school, I would be a doctor. I enrolled. I got in. I started. Straight A's. Lots of great accolades for the research I was doing, until I learned that doctoral programs that you're paying for while you're working is an expensive, very expensive midlife crisis. I could have bought a car. But the biggest thing was I learned that what I thought I knew about higher education, I didn't really truly understand until I was there. So I hit pause. Now I say all this to say this, that tender age of 5 put me on a path before I knew who I was. And we ask this question of kids all the time. What do you want to be when you grow up? And it just sounds so innocent. And I think we ask that question because honestly we've forgotten what it's like to be a kid. For me personally, I made it through years and years and years and years doing things that I wasn't really passionate about because I had to. I had a family to support. I had to. I want to offer a better suggestion. The next time you encounter one of these little humans, you'll see them. I see a couple of them running around back there. Let's ask them things like, what do you like to make? What does it mean to be a good friend? Because frankly, folks, being a good human is going to be the next superstar. I'm a firm believer, the kids, all of us, we didn't ask to be here. We owe our kids everything. They owe us nothing. So I'll leave you with maybe the best question of all that we can ask young people. How can I help you be the best human you can